January at Gandhinagar.
Portugal's Prime Minister António Costa began his 7-day visit to India with gusto. Portuguese Prime Minister, who traces his roots from Goa as his father was of Goan ancestry, met Prime Minister Modi at Hyderabad House. In the delegation-level talks, a broad spectrum of issues were discussed. Portuguese Prime Minister gifted PM Modi Portugal's football team's jersey personally autographed by football star Cristiano Ronaldo. To celebrate shared cultural heritage of India and Portugal, Department of Post of two countries prepared a joint commemorative stamp depicting dandiya and a Portuguese dance form. There are similarities between two dance forms in terms of energy, rhythm, color and user sticks. PM Modi also gifted Portuguese Prime Minister his father's novel translated into English. 7 agreements were signed between India and Portugal. MOU was signed in defense, agriculture, marine research and resources, renewable energy, IT and electronics, and establishment of an ICCR chair for Indian studies in the University of Lisbon. Agreement was also signed in visa waiver for diplomatic passport holder. During the joint statements, PM Modi said that India and Portugal have built a strong partnership on the foundation of a shared historical connect, strengthened by a strong convergence on global issues. He also thanked Portugal for supporting India's bid for the UNSC and continued support for NSG.
India and Portugal have built a modern bilateral partnership on the foundation of a shared historical connect. Our partnership is also strengthened by a strong convergence on global issues, including at the United Nations.
He said that MOU on defense cooperation will help both the countries harness strengths in the field of mutual benefit.
Prime Minister Costa and I also agreed to deepen our partnership in the field of security and defense. The MOU on defense cooperation signed today will help us harness our respective strengths in this field for mutual benefit.
Calling India land of his father, Portugal's Prime Minister said that it was a great honor to be back in India as Prime Minister of Portugal.
A visit is not one more visit to a foreign country. This visit has for me a deep significance because it means to come back to the land of my father, and it is a huge honor.
In the joint statement, both the countries exhorted the international community to effectively implement the measures enumerated by the 1267 United Nations Sanctions Committee that has been dealing with designating Masood Azhar as a terrorist. Later, Prime Minister of Portugal called on President Pranab Mukherjee. Earlier, Portuguese Prime Minister António Costa was accorded a ceremonial reception at the forecourts of the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Prime Minister Costa's visit to India is a homecoming. Remember, his paternal grandfather was a Goan Catholic and his father lived in India for a considerable time. This is his second visit to India, the first time he visited as a teenager to Goa. Clearly, India is a home away from home for the Prime Minister of Portugal. With camera person Bansilal Dogra, Siddhant Sibal, DD News, New Delhi.
And while addressing press conference post BJP